Happy Wednesday, everybody. Today we are 70, is it 72, 73? One of the two. I think 73. We'll call it 73 days out from the Wasatch Warrior. 226.5 this morning. Pumped. Really excited about that weigh-in. Previous low was 227.7, so that's 1.2 pounds from the previous low. But we're feeling pretty good. A little tired today, but that's to be expected. I realize I say that a lot in my videos. To be expected. Anyways, we got the best day of the week. We got our push day, aka chest, shoulders, and triceps. And I'm stoked for that. It's not even close. It's by far my favorite workout. I love hitting my chest, shoulders, and triceps. So, trying to figure out what I'm going to do today. Because I can always flat bench, but the strength is going to be, it's probably going to be down pretty significant today. So, we'll see. We'll see what today's got in store. But I mean, my general flow for my push days is compound chest lift to start off every time. So that's got to be something like flat bench, incline dumbbell bench, something of that nature. Now, I'm hoping we could get a Smith machine incline. That would be clutch. I could really go for some of that today. But we'll see. We'll see what today's got in store. I am excited. Tomorrow I am going down to Brigham Young University to do one of their bod pod scans. So supposedly it's more accurate than a DEXA. But it'll be good to get a general idea on where I'm at body fat percent wise. I think I've got a pretty good idea. I think I'm sitting about 12% right now. But part of me is nervous that I'm going to go and do this and it's going to show something like 16% and I'm going to realize I'm not even close to stage lean and I'm not going to be able to be stage lean. I feel pretty confident that that's not going to be the case, but you never know. So really hopeful, honestly, if it says anything around the 12% range, I'll be happy. We'll be right on time. We'll be dialed. So really looking forward to getting that done. Body fat's a funny thing. See so many reels and TikToks like this is what 15% body fat looks like, and it's just a dude peeled to the bone. It's like, okay, you're not fooling anybody. But there are genuinely people who have a terribly wrong misconception about what different body fat percent looks like. Some people way underestimate their body fat. Some people way overestimate their body fat percent. And really, I mean, there's not an exact science to it. Even DEXA scans and this bod pod scan, they can be a percent or two off, but they'll be pretty darn accurate within about 2%, give or take. But I get so mad when I see these dudes who are just very obviously peeled posting crap like this is what 15% body fat looks like, man. Even for me, I look at that and part of me is like, oh my goodness, if he's 15%, I must be 20. But in all reality, they're just looking for engagement and they're just looking to make other people feel bad sometimes. So we'll see. We'll see what tomorrow's got in store. Again, I will be very, very pleased if I'm 12%. I'm hoping it might show something like 11%. I was looking pretty darn lean this morning. Lower abs might be starting to show. Time will tell. We'll do a physique reveal video eventually. To be quite honest, I'm still a little self-conscious about my physique. because I do have some loose skin, and I hold all my fat on my trunk. I've mentioned that before. So while I'm very lean right now, and I definitely have visible abs, I've got some loose skin, uh, and that's not going to come at a shock to anybody. But loose skin and a little bit of belly fat, I don't know. I My body dysmorphia is so bad. Sometimes I feel like I look so good. Sometimes I feel like I look terrible. And the internet is a mean place, I will say. Everybody's got an opinion about something. So it's not like, I can take it if I've got a keyboard warrior calling me fat. That's okay. But at the same time, when I do that physique reveal, I mean, I've done posts on Instagram, but what I'm talking about is doing a video of me posing, kind of my pre-show routine. It'll be a little bit closer to show day, because the last thing I need, if I have a day where I'm already second guessing myself, because that comes all the time. I mean, some days I wake up and feel like I could take on anything. Other days I wake up and I think to myself, what am I doing? Being a bodybuilder? You really think you can be ready to step on stage here in a little over 10 weeks? Sometimes that doubt creeps in, and I can handle that. But what would be harder for me to handle is if I have a day where that doubt is already creeping in and I'm already having to battle my inner thoughts, my inner voice telling me that I won't be able to be ready in time, I won't be good enough. So if I then have a physique video online getting comments like, oh, this dude is nowhere near ready, this dude's gonna suck, that'll be a lot harder to deal with. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, you'll see the physique when it's ready. And we're getting close. I think maybe in 2 to 3 weeks, we'll have that full six pack. And we'll be ready to go. So we're just getting here to the gym. Just going to pull in and find a parking spot. So I will see you guys in there.
All right. I am freezing this morning. I feel like that's something people don't talk about losing weight, is I am cold all the time. It's terrible. So we are going to do a little bit of flat bench here. We'll see. We'll see if we can do 315. I'm hoping so, but not the best night's sleep last night, and new weight low, so that's usually not a recipe for a strong day in the gym, but we'll see how we do. We're going to do some warm-up sets here. We'll warm up at 135, 225, and then hopefully hit some sets at 315. We'll see how we're feeling. All right. It doesn't help that my abs are also very sore today. Makes it a little harder to bench. But we'll see how 225 is feeling. All right, let's try 315. Well, figures nothing. I'm scared. Let's see. Whew. I think we're going to need to ask for a spot on the second set here. I don't feel too good about doing set number 2 all by myself. We'll go ask for a spot. What's going on, man? Could I ask you for a quick spot?
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
How many going for?
3.
What?
3. Hopefully. But I don't need any help off, just if I go back down. Appreciate it, man. Oh. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Whew. Wow. Glad I got that third one up. Last set here, we're just going to pump out some 225. See how many reps we can do. Whew. 10's not bad. Let's move on. All right. We do a little incline machine here. I will say, I know I started off with flat bench. If your goal is strictly to build muscle, flat bench is not the best. That being said, I love doing flat bench, so I'm going to keep it as a part of my routine. But you don't need a flat bench if your goal is strictly to put on muscle. There are a lot of very, very good bodybuilders that never flat bench. But I like to, and then I just do my incline work afterwards. So we'll do some incline here. So for me, I like to get my chest work in early, at least my compound lift. So if I do my flat bench, I'll do my flat bench and an incline to get those compound lifts early. Because for me, I can do a lot more volume on my triceps and shoulders. So even though these pressing motions still include that front delt, that little bit of tricep, they don't get pumped out nearly as quick as my chest. So I like to structure it so I got my compound chest at the beginning, and then I like to do a compound tricep. So if it's available, I like the tricep push down machine, and then I'll do my flies once my chest is not as pumped. But do those compound lifts first. And by compound, of course, I'm talking about a lift that involves multiple muscle groups. So your incline bench, your tricep push down, That'll involve your chest. That'll involve your front delt. Do those compound lifts first, and then we can get into the isolation exercises. So let's go set number 2 here. Set number 3 of these. Let's get it. Ugh. Oh. Whew. Last set of these ones. Let's finish strong. Whoa. All right, let's move on. All right, we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna do some strict press. Get warmed up here with the bar. Make sure those shoulders are nice and warm. I don't do strict press very often, but I do really enjoy it. And I want to get those shoulders firing today. So usually pressing motion will just work that front delt, but it'll also work a little bit of your side delts too. I believe Jeff Nippard did a study on that. He's done a study on everything though. All right. See how this feels. Whew. Good stuff. Let's get after set number 2 of these. I think we're probably only going to do 3 here, so we'll make it good ones. Whew. Oh yeah. Let's see how we're looking. Ooh, striations coming in nice. That's looking pretty cool. Third and last set. Let's make it a good one. Whew. All right, on to the next. All right, we're gonna get the triceps going a little bit here. Oh, I mean, that's pretty sick. I'm sorry to keep flexing, but to see that clear separation there? Oh. Anyways, doing these, I'm thinking butt out, Lean forward. Keep it here. Stretch it. Don't use any momentum. Lock it out at the bottom. We'll need to go a little heavier on that second set. Let's get it. Set number 2. Oh. I may be tired today, but I'm looking pretty darn lean. That's pretty cool. Let's get it. Set number 3. Oh. I think the concept that many people fail to understand is the leaner you get, the bigger you're going to look. I have less muscle mass now than I did, 40 pounds ago. But I look way more jacked now just because I'm lean. If somebody makes an incredible transformation in a short amount of time, people always assume, oh, he's just hopping on the juice. He's hopping on steroids. But in all reality, if they just cut the right way, hang on to their muscle mass, it's a massive, massive difference that you can achieve in months if you already have the muscle mass. Last set here. Let's get it. Alrighty. Let's guess it. Doing a little dumbbell shoulder raises. I was thinking maybe cable, but I like dumbbell. Only problem is, the only thing that was available was 30s, so we're going a little heavier than I usually like to do, but that's okay. Nothing crazy. Ooh. Yeah, it feels a little heavy. It's all good. Second set. Let's get it. Let's get into this third set here. I am running out of steam quick. And I still would like to do some single arm triceps after this, so I think we got at least 2 more sets here. Whew. Let's go. Let's go. These are feeling heavy. That's okay. Fourth set. Ooh. Oh yeah, those are done. Form's starting to go. We're gonna move on. All right. Let's scooch that back a little bit. To finish up here, we are just gonna be doing some rapid fire single arm triceps. No stopping until we're done. Gotta get a good song if we're doing a long set like this, but let's go. Whoa. Whoa. No. Holy cow. Getting pumped. Ooh. Go a little lighter. And keep it going. Come on. Woo. One more. Let's go. Oh. Oh, that's gonna do it. Have a good week, everybody.